You know what I'll miss about old Kate? How he'd
Uncle Deckard is gone forever. I remember the wonderful times we had together. Always off on another crazy quest. What will I do without him? He believed the stranger was an angel. But he is only a man. I always knew they were just stories.
Why did you become
That's a law,
probably
basically.
tried to
Oh, there was...
Poor Leah. She's done so much for us, and she's lost her entire family.
She's strong. She will move on, husband. Just like we had to.
A monster of insatiable appetite stands between you and your goal. It is an unnatural thing, raised from the depths by sorcerous means. You will survive it, of course, but I recommend keeping your mouth tightly shut.
Why? Is it after something?
Oh, no, no, no. I mean, there will be a lot of demon blood flying around. I hear it tastes like rotten meat.
Sir, don't sleep.
Evil bears no disguises here.
Vengeance!
Fetid, pallid malaise has fallen over the manor we now call home. Young Albrecht seems to be enjoying himself in our new home, however. Perhaps I am simply suffering from an imbalance of humors brought on by the recent change of climate. I am convinced that some malevolent being is attempting to wrest control of my thoughts away from me. Voices direct me to horrendous acts, and there are times when I seem unable to control my body. Lazarus knows. This is certain. He looks at me strangely when he thinks me otherwise disposed.
About that for a while.
My bag is too heavy.
Good thought.
I need to go back.
my wrath.
I am Asilla, once queen to our beloved Leoric. My servants and I were consumed by his madness. Now I give you my blessing, champion, to release my people from their eternal torment.
My training has paid off.
I am free. Thank the gods. I don't like the look of that.
Vengeance!
My God! There is someone amongst us. Deal with her harshly!
Thank the gods! I am free!
Thank you, champion. My servants are now free, but the curse over this place remains. Seek the warden at the dungeon center and end his evil forever.
Just the thing.
Am I alone here? Must I do this myself? So be it. Face me, and repent your crimes.
My lord, the prisoner is ready, as you requested.
Thank you, Lazarus. Your loyalty is invaluable in the midst of all these traitors. And you, my dear, my own wife and queen, conspiring against our kingdom.
My love, I swear, I have never betrayed you.
Lies. Until the very end.
A grim end to a noble woman. I am proud to have played my part in Leoric's fall.
Though my counsel begs me to reconsider, I will continue with the executions of those I find guilty of plotting against the kingdom. Perhaps they fear my eye will fall on them and discover their heinous, treasonous plans as well. Lazarus is the only one I can still trust.
That was just a taste!
If only this dark place had been destroyed along with its ruler.
Your fear betrays you! Darkness awaits you!
Leah must be back in Tristram, crying over the old man's corpse. She'll soon have another one to cry over. Yours. Meet the butcher.
Fresh meat! Dying.
Take up your sword.
My sword. I remember now. I was an archangel of the high heavens. I was the embodiment of justice. I am Tyrael. You have restored my mind, friend. And now, I remember the warning I came to deliver. Belial and Asmodan, the last lords of hell, are unleashing a tide of darkness that will drown this world. Already, Belial's shadow has fallen upon Chaldeum.
I will stop at nothing to kill them, all of them, until their corpses are piled higher than the tallest towers.
We must move quickly. Let us return to Tristram and make ready. Time grows short, my friends. Even now.
But how will we find him?
We won't have to. Magda and her coven.
I'm not going anywhere until Uncle Deckard's been laid to
We
rest.
can do no less for him. But afterward, he must be
I have called for a caravan to guide us to the east.
I can tell by the look in your eye that you're not going to leave it alone.
You don't become a hunter unless you've lost someone. You can talk to
Right, well. And one night, just before...
And remember,
how did
I
you...
told you.
There she goes. We have more new volunteers than we can deal with. That's all thanks to you.
Don't tell anyone, but I've got some new ones.
A fond farewell to our savior. I hear the town's saved. We can go outside again.
Do you ever doubt
I
things?
have that.
Try
You're in touch.
My friend, shall we depart to Caldeum?
It was all just stories. My uncle saw what he wanted to see.
Deckard sacrificed much to protect this world. But his work is not over.
What would you know about sacrifice?
Tyrael, the ancient law of the high heaven strictly forbids us from interfering with the mortal world. Yet you have done so, brazenly.
All I am guilty of, Imperius, is bringing justice, while you hide, cowering behind your throne.
Silence! You will now answer for your transgressions.
You cannot judge me. I am justice itself. We were meant for more than this. To protect the innocent. But if our precious laws bind you all to inaction, then I will no longer stand as your brother.
You chose to be one of us.
Sacrilege. willingly. Because humanity is the only hope for this world.
I never believed all your crazy tales. The work. You never finished. I will finish it, Uncle. I will carry on for you.
Now that Tristram is safe, I travel to Chaldeum, the great city of the East. It has fallen before one of the last lords of hell, Belial. I mean to set the city free.
Evil does not rest. Neither should we.
New goods today. Please look. You won't be disappointed.
An enchanting.
Why do you...
The coven. I was just talking. If he would...
Here we are. Chaldeum, Jewel of the East. Uncle
You wouldn't now.
We'll have to say.
There ain't no guards around, are there? Good, because I got some new items to show you.
By the grace of the ancients, may...
Sure, there's more buyers in the city, but I like it up here. Better view. No pesky guards.
Returning to
That's all
because
of what weather.
You seem...
I am
You're
not-
so... The cult
As
is
do
there.
Tell me, guard, why are all these refugees here?
I am not a guard. I am a Shira, commander of the Iron Wolves. We saved these refugees from Magda's coven, that even now wreaks havoc throughout the borderlands.
I have been hunting Magda all the way from New Tristram. Where can I find her?
She's heading toward Alcarnus, but has blocked the road behind her. However, there is another way. Through the Kasim outpost. All of these people... The Iron... We begin...
Tyrael and I learned that while the Iron Wolf...
I suspect.
As a child...
Good. Be careful. Alcarnus sounds like Magda's trap.
Life in the borderlands was hard, but we had our dignity.
The inner city is closed by order of His Eminence, Emperor Hakan II. For now, you must all remain here.
Let us in! We are dying of hunger and thirst. Can't you smell the stench of death?
The Emperor has forsaken us.
Back, or we will force you back.
The Imperial Guard would let us die here. At least the Iron Wolves tried to aid us.
Mention them again, and I will leave your corpse for them to find.
You can't treat me like this. Like some commoner.
Why don't you come see Tilnan's Nugu?
All this pain and suffering. This is what happens when you let a child sit on the throne.
Most commoners know Chaldean by reputation, if not direct experience. The trade city has existed for thousands of years.
Everything I had was in Alcarnus. I am ruined.
My family. I lost my whole family out there.
Alcarnus is being destroyed by the Coven. I've seen people skinned alive.
I've got some brand new goods you might...
This gate leads to Alcarnus. You'll need to follow the long road over the canyon bridge and through the Kasim outpost. We haven't heard anything from the Iron Wolves in the desert. If you make it to the Kasim outpost, seek out Captain David.
Magda will pay for her wickedness.
Take heed, traveler. Cultists guard these desert roads, and they will slay any who pass.
I've heard. I traveled here to kill them and their leader.
Then you must not go alone. I shall accompany you. There are illusions out there. Mirages to some. But I can see them for what they are. The Coven's foul magic. They will lead you to your death.
Thanks for the warning, but I know a trap when I see one.
She looks different than anyone we've seen. Her skin is soft and smooth as polished ivory, and her eyes,
Why are you two whispering over there?
No reason.
Be careful. They are very near to us.
What do you mean? The road is blocked.
You should never have come. Demons will feast on your bones.
I've missed killing these cultists. Come on, then!
How did you know about the ambush?
I am an enchantress. The ways of magic and illusion are familiar to me. My name is Irena.
My thanks, Irena. It seems you are doing a lot more than saving travelers, though.
Well, I am also looking for someone. But here, let me clear the way for you.
Captain, from behind!
Protect the people! Iron Wolves!
If not for you, the Lacuni would have eaten well this day.
Will I need to slaughter more Lacuni on my way to Alcarnus?
Ha! Those beasts are nothing compared to the cultists. They're casting spells in 2 of their desert lairs to obscure the Black Canyon Bridge.
Let us head north to the Howling Plateau. The cultist magic seems to be emanating from there. There is another illusion here. The cultists tried to hide their footsteps. Their spells are weak and easily countered. If we follow these prints, we can find their lairs and halt the rituals. I will seek out any other traces of their magic. Look, more hidden footprints. This is one of the cultist lairs. There should be another ritual at a cellar to the east of here.
I owe you my life. Bless you.
Look, more hidden footprints.
What a monstrous creature!
Crazed with starvation from 3 days with no food, but that is no excuse for what we have done. Day 7. I cannot face what I have become. Day 10. I hunger, but I am patient. Someone will come for me, and then I will feed again.
Look, more hidden footprints.
Those foul cultists have come this way. Bodies of innocents are strewn across the sands. We must make them pay.
They will. You have my word.
Your fear betrays you! Survive that! I've become more formidable.
Feel my wrath!
Sweet revenge!
More hidden footprints. This is one of the cultist lairs. They are casting part of the illusion inside.
Thank the gods you have come. Akerat bless you.
Tell me, what shall you do when Magda is dead?
I will kill her master Belial and his brother Asmodan. The long shadows of the Lords of Hell will be lifted from this world.
How curious. You must be the one I was meant to find here. I think it is time for you to know my true tale. I am not from Chaldeum. I learned these spells 1,500 years ago. My sisters and I pledged our service to a man of great power. We called him the Prophet. He trained us and placed us in a magical slumber to awaken in this era. I am to prevent the Lords of Hell from invading.
I would scarcely believe it if I hadn't seen your spells with my own eyes. You must have waited for this even longer than I have. Please, join me.
Always wonderful to see you. I practiced so long for that.
The Qasim outpost can't be far.
You will find it to the north, though it is still some distance away.
This is no illusion. The cultists block the road. I'll have to go through the Qasim outpost to the west.
Thank you. A foulness hangs in the air. We must be getting closer.
Sweet revenge!
It must have sailed here before the sea had.
Be careful. This ship is cursed by demons. We should be safe as long as we don't disturb it.
Bleed, you filth!
It is with some reluctance that I write on the 7 lords of hell, for they are the greatest of the demons, and even whispering their names seems to poison the air around me. They are divided into the lesser evils, Belial, Asmodan, Juriel, and Andariel, and the prime evils, Mephisto, Baal, and Diablio.
is too quiet.
Captain of the Guard, you are hereby ordered to send a band of your most loyal men to secure the Qasim outpost.
I need to reach Alcarnus. Please open the gate.
You must be mad. But if you're intent on rushing headlong to your death, talk to Captain David down in the command post. He's got the gate key.
Here you are, delivered unto me as a sacrifice. A gift from Lord Belial.
Really, Magda? Or did Belial send you here as bait to lure me away from Caldeum? I will kill you, you know.
No! He would never betray me! Strike her down!
Belial is the Lord of Lies, Magda. The truth is, you were dead the minute you killed Cain.
Not a moment too soon. They plan to sacrifice us to Belial. Iron Wolves, take back the town!
Been discovered!
I wonder what happened to my son.
The demons came disguised as members of the Imperial Guard. They control our minds, train them to create their illusions.
Has Magda reached Alcarnus?
Yes, we've heard rumors of a horrible slaughter there.
Then I cannot delay any longer. Open the gate.
Cain's death will soon be avenged.
Do you want more?
Yes.
Help us! You can't leave us here!
Don't worry. I'm here to free you.
I cannot thank you enough.
May your wounds heal swiftly, friend.
I thought rescue would never come.
It is over now. Rest easy.
Oh, thank you.
Fear not. The Coven will be vanquished.
Feel my wrath!
This hero means to attack you in Alcarnus. If I were you, I would set a trap at the Kasim outpost. But I am not you. For all I know, you wish to fail me again and force me to kill you. That would grieve me, though somehow I think I could manage it.
The people here suffered terribly. May death grant them peace.
You won't survive that!
Magda, such sad tales have reached me of your truly abysmal failure to stop the enemy at the Kasim outpost. But at least the enemy's spy is being found. Once we eliminate her and her allies, this obnoxious little world will fall to me, and perhaps you, if you survive.
Your fate is sealed, Magda. The chase ends here.
It matters not. While you hunted me, Belial's Imperial Guard captured your little witch Leah. Soon, her power shall be his.
This is the least I could do for King. No one else will die at Magda's hands.
She was consumed by shadow. It pains me to see it.
Over here, please. There isn't much time. The miners, my friends, disappeared one by one, tortured or enslaved by the cultists. Only I was left.
Not for long. You're dying.
Yes, but for a good end. I released the fiend that lay deep within the cave. Then lured the cultists inside. Please, go down there. Ensure they're all dead. And kill that horror before.
We cannot control it any longer.
Years, when the stars align, these ruins open, but only for a short while. There is treasure rumored to lie deep below. Find it fast, or die when the dungeon seals itself for another age.
Returning to town.
Revenge!
You're too reckless entering such places.
Your fear betrays you!
I'm overburdened.
You found the treasure. I only wish I had your bravery and your skill.
As her life was slipping away, Magda claimed that the demon lord Belial would reign over our world. I will die before I let such a dark fate come to pass.
What about
My
the
brother?
you
No,
That's
not as much as...
Why did you
We're
become
not part.
independent?
Becoming a demon,
Indeed,
I think...
I have...
At what
I would
focus-
do, mate. I have...
Should
I
have.
can...
Perhaps.
John Dar was... I have...
Here I
am...
am. There is no- I must not. Otto. Have I? Please.
New goods today. Please look. You won't be disappointed.
This
Very
can't...
good.
Did you...
Yes, I was...
Why,
No,
you
let's
fella?
talk...
Before I killed her, Magda told me that the Imperial Guard had captured Leah. I saw these guards at the Kasim outpost. They are the serpent demons of Belial, disguised as men.
Then they must be holding the Emperor against his will. I tremble to think what Belial might do with Leah and her growing power. The only chance we have to rescue Leah is to wrest of the Imperial Guard.
Ashira, the Iron Wolves captain, may be willing to help us. I will speak with her.
There ain't no guards around, are there? Good, because I got some new items to show you.
It is...
No, it was not. Chaldea, it's like... I do not...
Human.
Is that you?
got some brand new goods.
Not content to reign supreme in commerce and religion, the Trade Consortium Council aspired to make Caldeum a nexus of learning as well. It proposed to unite the mage academies in a massive new structure, the Ashari Sanctum, which has remained a beacon of knowledge and advancement ever since. The Trade Consortium Council has always been the ruling body of Caldeum, but it gained additional strength after the fall of the Vigerai. The councilmen saw opportunity in the rapidly growing Zakarum faith, and they allowed the fanatics to build their enormous cathedral, Saldenkal, within the center of the city.
We will die out here if you don't let us in.
Ashira, the Emperor and my friend are in grave danger. I must gain entry into the palace.
I heard what you did at Qasim Outpost in Alcanis. You have my thanks. And you shall have my help. Captain Ravan, this woman has vital information regarding the massacre in the borderlands. We must see the Emperor at once.
Very well, but I don't think you'll find him receptive. Let them pass!
Let's go. I'll lead you to the palace.
You are bold to have sought this audience with me. My guards tell me you were responsible for the massacre of innocent villagers in Alcanis.
Those are lies. Magda and her coven destroyed Alcanis in the name of Belial.
If you are innocent, then why do you have spies skulking through my sewers? Bring her in!
Let me go!
I detest violence. Gods, I leave this matter in your hands.
That would not be wise.
No!
I knew you'd come for me. We need to leave before more guards arrive.
Get out of here. I will cover your escape.
Thank you. Now we need to get to the sewers. I'll explain why when we get there. These demons are blocking our way. We must destroy their summoning construct. There has to be a way into the sewers from here.
This leads to the sewers.
Mother Adria, she's alive! But the Imperial Guard is holding her somewhere down here.
We will find her.
So Magda was telling the truth. Somehow I knew my mother was alive. Always knew it.
But you never knew her. Be wary, Leah. Things are not as they seem sometimes.
Adria should be up here.
Tell us about the Black Soul Stone! We know of the three that the Horadrim used to trap the Primevals. What is the purpose of this one?
Your master Belial has good reason to fear it.
Leave her alone!
Seize them!
Leah, my daughter.
You know who I am?
My darling, I've watched over you all your life. But I never dared get close because of the danger that always shadows me.
We can't talk here. Let's get to safety first.
My people are... Is that... Iron and that... What?
Nothing.
And then I can't...
I heard that you were there 20 years ago.
Baal.
And her.
Understand.
What happened
The
to
result
the
took me
other?
hard. I knew that.
I'm surprised Cain never told you why I left. He knew I was called to fight the Lords of Hell. And I knew he would keep you safe.
He's gone now.
Then it's fate that we have been reunited. Cain's...
According to the Haradrim, the guards were asking you about...
No,
Yes!
Murderer.
I don't like... Do you recall...
In any...
How well
For
did you...
only from...
How did the...
I'd read... Zoltan Cool. You have...
I do.
Tyrael.
Will be...
300 dead.
I thought...
I've got some brand new goods.
Chaldean changed drastically in recent years when the Kurast nobles all but invaded the city. Soon after, their emperor Hakan I joined them and made Chaldeum his capital. Though his actions seemed audacious, he managed to bring further peace and prosperity to the city for the duration of his reign. All was well under the new emperor until his untimely death forced the Zakarum priests to find a new heir for Kejistan's throne. Through a series of elaborate rituals, undoubtedly a spectacle for their superstitious followers, they determined an impoverished infant in the north was Hakan I's spiritual successor.
Disgusting! I've seen that woman going in and out of the sewers.
You never can tell with those things.
I think we may have a visitor up ahead.
Listen to me. I cannot talk for long, but Lyle's guards are constantly watching me.
Emperor Hakan?
Forgive me for my behavior at court. The gods would have killed me had I sided with you. But I will help you now as I can. You must be headed to the oasis. I can open this gate for you.
How
There's little, but now...
You?
But I can still...
Why should I?
The tithe?
Never cease to impress me.
I can't carry any more.
Belial, Lord of Lies, is the most elusive of the 7 evils and is a master of deceit. It is said that he manipulated Asmodan into revolt against the prime evils. This began the Burning Hell's civil war, which ended with the dark exile of the prime evils to our mortal realm.
It is so beautiful.
The Valrus manuscript lists Asmodan as the best battlefield commander of all demons. having defeated the angels many times in the eternal conflict across Pandemonium and the primevals in the demonic civil war. If the Lord of Sin ever assaults our realm, we truly have much to fear.
Before you go, might you be interested in some of my previous acquisitions? Before you go, might you be interested in some of my previous acquisitions? Before you go, might you be interested in some of my previous acquisitions?
You won't survive that! Darkness awaits you!
Fortunate to have Leah as your ally.
I like to think so.
You two make a fine team.
My training has paid off.
Help me, please! Someone help! I'm being robbed!
Quiet! You fool! You think you can save this man? You have sealed your fate.
Such insolence must be punished.
The enemy has destroyed Alcarnus and most of the cultists. The Master commands us to capture more slaves immediately. Go to the oasis and abduct the villagers. Kill any who resist. That way we shall both gain allies and destroy enemies.
Thank you, thank you. Those vile creatures were looting my goods. Now that you have saved me, I'd be happy to allow you the privilege of buying them instead.
That was just a taste! Survive that!
Destroying the stones will stop their foul ritual.
Demonic filth!
Do you want more?
Centuries ago, a much smaller Chaldeum depended upon small wells for its water. Then came the mysterious Dalgur, offering Chaldeum an oasis of unparalleled splendor, located in an area previously thought to be desert, asking only that his name be permanently affixed to the land. Then he vanished into the wastes.
so much larger.
Perhaps Zoltan Pool's head lies through this portal.
We are in agreement. Kul, the renegade, must be stopped. He seeks to duplicate the power of the stones and wield it for his own ends. He is obsessed with the powers of heaven and hell. Drawing their attention will only bring doom to us all.
Dark magic fills this place like a foul mist.
Darkness awaits you! Feel my wrath! Your fear betrays you! That was just a taste!
A mighty foe has fallen.
Do you want more? Sweet revenge!
We set out in 1 week's time, into the desolate sands, to search for Kul's hidden archives. None of us have any idea what to expect. How far has Kul's madness driven him? How much power has he accumulated in his mad quest? I can only hope we are not too late.
If you keep holding back, then you'll never improve.
Tell me more.
I
A
don't
real-
hear what...
Hey lady, I got some new things. You should take a look.
This Adri is some. Have
Why
worked.
do you-
Oh, this
We-
well. It is time, Leah.
I live again.
Zoltan Kuhl. We need you to activate the Black Soul Stone. We would use it to trap the last 2 Lords of Hell.
I know your voice, stranger. It has haunted me in death, just as it commanded me in life. Tyrael.
I am, but now mortal.
Fate is whimsical.
Have you ever met Belial?
Not openly wheeled.
I miss thank you.
After this,
Leah
she
is in
kindness. The Lord.
But we...
I will give you the black...
You were trekking everything.
I'm going to go with you. We should bring Kuhl's head with us. Maybe he'll have something useful to say. I'll put him in your bag.
The sands will wear your skin away. It is not like it was out there.
We won't be out here much longer.
It used to be only the drunks talked about demons. I don't know what's happening around here anymore.
You're an interesting one, aren't you? I wonder if your friends know what you truly are.
What are you babbling about?
Oh, all will be revealed in time.
This
I can
cannot be
open this
opened
gate
yet.
for you.
Emperor Hakan?
No time for pleasantries. I think I may have uncovered Bilal's assumed identity. I'm very close. But here's what you need to know. To find Kul's blood, you'll need to get through the aqueducts. There are 2 levers that control the entrance beneath the waterfall.
Have you located?
No, I will find.
How are you?
But again,
I don't like the look of this place. Something was here before us. Likely demons.
It's Belial. So long as he lives, all of Chaldean is under siege. Uncle Deckard theorized that the demon lords leave demons in their wake, much like us leaving footprints.
Do you believe that?
Yes. The more I study my uncle's books, the more I realize that even I took his wisdom for granted.
Take care. Passages are full of traps. I see the lever.
That's one lever down.
I think we were meant to come this way. Perhaps someone waits for us down here?
I've become more formidable. Feel my wrath!
The philosopher Caddis said, if you want to know the truth of a city, you need look no further than the state of its infrastructure.
That would mean Chaldean is based on filth and demons.
Yes, and built on secrets. Belial must really want you. That passage should lead to the Desolate Sands.
A secret door hidden behind the waterfall.
Hello? Is there anyone alive out there?
Are you still alive out there? Or
Thank you for releasing me. It was getting a little boring in there. Help me. Oh, how rude of me. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Covetous Shen.
Covetous? Is that...
I can't imagine why my young partner bashed me over the head and sealed me in there. This place is quite dangerous without a knowledgeable guide.
You were careless to come here in the first place. How have you lived so long?
I am too beautiful to kill.
And you thought I was odd.
crucible should be safe now. Pick it up. Pick it up. Poor young man. If I had known the crucible was cursed, I never would have brought him along. If you come see me in Chaldeum, I can show you how to...
You go on ahead. I'm going back to town.
You and I are the same. But those others, the fallen angel, the witch, they're using you for their own ends. You choose to be their puppet. Yet the power of your birthright could make you a god.
I doubt that would end well. Those who seek power are often destroyed by it.
There's no need to be snide. Soon enough, I'll walk this world again. Then I'll show you what a Nephilim can achieve.
What was it like traveling?
When we missed it,
Sounds like...
never.
You may know better than... and scare... I knew you... but... you die...
The people of Shansai worship 59...
Oh, yeah. You're looking... It always...